Now, for the last two, we have what's known as the cement mixer and the excavator. I believe that's what he is. No, the front end loader. Oh, I got that mixed up. So front end loader. So not scrapper, not Mixmaster. But I have to admit, I do like these two the most. And if you notice how I went at arms, then torso and chest, and then we went to legs. Now, not stated, or if he is, I don't remember, but we always look at Scrapper as being a de facto leader of the Constructicons because he calls out the commands. Mixmaster is the one that makes up all the acid and things of that nature. And these two, this one does a good job of looking like the G1. This one not so much, but the head is pretty much spot on, and I do like the way he looks. And this is his little extra piece. I never figure out where to put it at, but I just keep it on me because it is part of the transformation. So let's go over Not Scrapper's articulation. Now these two have the most kind of articulation to me. And again, they have this weird knee bend, which, you know, like I said, this is Chug era stuff, so I kind of forgive it. He can actually do the Van Damme. He can actually do it pretty good. The shoulders are limited because of the front loader scoop being here and all the, you know, stuff in the back. That part I don't like. I really wish they had just kept it more simple and made him look more G1 than to have him look so vastly different, because it does hinder a lot with this. And because this doesn't have like an extra hinge, you're kind of stuck with that. But he does have full range motion. Arm kind of goes out to here, but not all the way out. But he does have, you know, the swivel at the arm, and he does have, again, an elbow. He doesn't have a wrist swivel. He does have a waist swivel, but you're not going to get it unless you unhook all this stuff. So just keep that in mind. He's kind of limited, but I do believe he has that. Other than that, you know, the head sculpt is what kind of gets you. You have to kind of fold the chest down just a tad, and we're going to brighten it up again. This is as bright as it goes. He has a pretty dark face, but you can see it here. You know, they did do a good job on it. Like, he still has that Scrapper, you know, that evil Scrapper look that I always like. So the Scrapper is my favorite, you know, hands down my favorite. And then let's look at Mixmaster. So Mixmaster, he's got a lot going on with him, but I want to go straight into the head because that head sculpt is banging, man. It's banging. Like, I do enjoy that head sculpt. He's got like that anime robotic face. Got the bands under his eye, and I think that's pretty cool. He can do the Van Damme almost. Let's see, not quite, because these block. He does have a weird knee joint because of this, and it kind of slides. Like, it doesn't really lock in place. And maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I couldn't get it to lock. So you can kind of position it any way you want to get the range. And he does, of course, go back to here. This does not move. Let's take a look at that. Let's bring that down. Almost too bright. Okay, so this does not move. It's very static. This looks like it can, but it can't. The arms, they go out to here. He has the double elbow here. So it's got the double elbow. As you can see that. And the wrist does. Doesn't it swivel? No, it doesn't. But boy, it looks like it do. It doesn't. It does. I really still have to get into that. But he does have the waist swivel. Like, swivels. And the head, you know, like I said, the head, let's get back in focus here. You know, the head does move. It's just hard to move because it's so trapped in there. And then also what he does here, let's take a look at the top here. Let's get that up a little bit. He does have the missile, and you can fold it down and you'll see the two. Let's get a good glimpse of those missiles, and you can fold it all the way down if you want to see it. So you can see there's two, you know, missile. They don't come out or anything. They're just painted to look like he has missiles, and you know, that does that. All right. And of course, like I said, their guns will form the rest of the Devastator big gun. And again, we're going to go off screen, turn them into vehicle modes, and then we're going to discuss that. And that'll be the end of the first part of the video for the MAKETOYS. Not Devastator. We'll be back. Oh, 2 and 2. All right, we're back. And basically, we're going to talk about not Scrapper and not Mixmaster. We're going to talk about Mixmaster first. He's actually one of my favorites. Because if y'all remember, even with the Hasbro version, without this being painted, they had his vehicle going this way. And of all the trucks I've seen on the road, they all look like this when it's a, concrete mixer vehicle. They don't go in reverse like that. I still don't get what Hasbro was thinking. And they had more time to actually make theirs better than MAKETOYS. And that was one of the things that really pissed me off about the, Combining Wars version. At least in the Takara Unite Wars, they kind of painted it to, make it look like it's going this way. Hasbro, when you do make another Devastator, make them right. Make them the right size. But yeah, I do like his vehicle. It's nice and beefy. I just wish this turned, but, it still looks like a mixer. And that's pretty cool. This gets on my nerves. I wish they went more with the traditional vehicle mode, but maybe because at the time when they were designing this, MAKETOYS was relatively still kind of new. They probably were worried that they might have gotten something happen to him if they made Scrapper look exactly like Scrapper or make him look, like how other third-party companies are doing now. But I give them credit for making this vehicle mode because it does fold up well and the underside is very clean. You really can't tell this is a robot. And that's where that little vehicle piece goes. And now we're going to go ahead and do the next part. And that's make the last part of what I call the heavy barrel. And since we have all the parts together, we're going to put them together real quick. And I think we are ready to form the gun. I think we are. I think so. And I think that goes there. So we're going to do the gun. And basically what you do, take these two parts and you put them together. And this is the back half of the gun. And then you take this part and you put it on here. And you got a gun. This is the gun. And that's a pretty neat concept. And I think you could actually, if you want to, because they're all joined together, you can make the barrel extend. Now you got an even like crazy blaster. Okay. So it's pretty cool. I like that. So we are done with the vehicle modes, robot modes. We have now the gun. On the next video, we will show off transformation into not Devastator. And that's going to be coming up soon. And I'm going to take these out of the way. And until then, we'll see you soon. Get ready for part 2. Bye-bye.